Alright guys, thought I'd make a quick video here. So since my last tool video, as you can see, the collection has grown significantly. They gave me a cabinet at work, as you can see. So let's go through it here. I actually just bought this gun. It's a high torque half-inch drive gun. Super powerful. I was so impressed with it. I just used it tonight to open some bolts, and it took them out like butter, even on the lowest setting. Here, let me see. So that's a 30 right there. Okay. So I've got this gun. I was really impressed with it. Milwaukee. It's absolutely amazing, and it's even got the lights in front. When I put the battery in, lights up. This is my drill. I got two batteries here, 6 amps, I guess. Let's see, I've got a mask because I'm always breathing stuff in here, like when you're welding or anything. I've got a mask and some stuff for the welding supplies, torch cleaners. I love these things. Hold on, we'll get to it. These knives, I love the black knives. They cut through anything, and especially at my place, I need them because we have to cut plastic and stuff really often. So these things will slice through anything. The black knives, I love these. What else? We've got measuring tape, some discs. These I just get from work. They supply them, and I keep some extras because I'm working night shift, so I don't want to get stuck without them. One of the best investments I made was getting a portable grinder, as you can see, and so I can cut anything anywhere in the field. Before that, I was trying to save money, so I bought a cheaper grinder. I think a lot of people make this mistake. I saw another guy also have 2 grinders, but this is a plug-in one, and it's more powerful, but it's kind of awkward because you need an extension cord always to use it. So these days, like, I haven't even touched this thing in a long time. I just keep using this portable grinder. What else? We've got a grease tube here. This is again supplied by the company, and I know it's probably frowned upon, but I got my own grease gun because I hate sharing with the company. And I got a special fitting, the special universal I got from Amazon, which clips on nicely. It doesn't let grease out. The company grease gun, they're not their universal is fucked. It just lets all the grease out. So I got my own grease gun. I bought it, and this thing was amazing. One of the best purchases also. This is an indexable pry bar. So I have to thank actually somebody who commented on my other tool video where I was asking what tools to buy, and he recommended this, a 33-inch indexable pry bar. And I love this because this head actually swivels. So here, when you press this, I can swivel the head so I can get all sorts of angles. And this thing telescopes, it goes in, although it broke because one of the guys, he actually put some weight on it, and so now it doesn't telescope in. But when it does, it's amazing. So convenient because I can put it in my toolbox, my rolling toolbox. So this has been so convenient for me, this indexable pry bar. What else have I got in here? This is, of course, very important. Got Allen keys here. Whole set. I use these often. That's convenient. I've got an auto darkening helmet. This cost me a bit over $100, but it's so worth it. It's amazing. Because these days I'm welding little jobs like almost every night, so I'm getting a lot of practice in. I'm not a welder, I'm a millwright, but it's nice to get the practice in, and this helps me out so much, being able to see while I'm welding, especially as a newbie. I stashed my own gloves here. I get this from the company, but again, night shift, you run out of supplies, so good to have extras. I hoard these scrapers because they break often. And at my company, I'm always doing screen changes with the hot plastic that I have to scrape off. So it's good for me to have these. That's why I have these heat gloves as well. I just stash them, I hoard them. What else is here? These gloves, these ninja gloves, they're kind of expensive, but I find them to be such a worthy investment because in this trade I've seen so many people get hand injuries, and these are cut-proof. Cut-proof. So for me, it's so worth it. Like, I can hammer on these gloves while I'm wearing them, and I don't even feel anything. And I'm kind of torn. I'm not sure where to go with that. What way to stand on that? Because on the one hand, it protects my hands, protects my fingers. But on the other hand, you get kind of complacent because Now if I'm not wearing gloves, I'm very prone to injury because I hammer on my own hand or something, right? So it is a trade-off, I have to say. But I mean, I've seen even the most experienced guys in the field here lose fingers. It just takes one slip up, and sometimes it's not even your own fault. It might be somebody you're working with, right? So I prefer to wear these gloves. This bag right here, this actually contains the stuff I use very often. So this bag, I will just, when I come to work, I don't keep anything in this box right here, but it's been so handy. When I come to work, first thing, I will take the supplies I use very frequently in the field, and I will load them up in here. So this thing has a cantilever action. So I can roll it around. So I just put this bag in here before I start work. It's this handle telescopes. The cantilever is handy. Right now it's a mess, but it's kind of empty. This thing also comes up. So I'll just put that bag in there. I'll put my telescoping pry bar in there, stuff I need, a gun, so on. So definitely recommend this toolbox. In fact, before I got the cabinet, I was just using the toolbox, and it was enough because this thing rolls around. So when I'm in the field, it just rolls around. And then here, one thing I learned is that you don't use all the sockets and all the wrenches. So like if you have like a 15 millimeter or 16 millimeter or something, you almost never use those. So I just keep the most common ones on this thing here. So I've got the 14, 10, 11, 12, 13, 24, 19, 17. These are the most common ones, 22. Here are the most common stuff I use all the time. So this is for welding. These things are amazing. This is my 19 sockets. It's Allen keys, lockout. Whenever you work on a machine, you gotta lock it out. What else? I love the gear wrenches. Yeah. What else? Yeah, that's about it. And then, of course, the bigger sockets, the less frequent ones, I keep them handy, but I don't really take them with me when I'm in the field.